I want to interject something here to the men in the house. I want to help you. Men, you are important. Amen. The devil knows your importance. That's why it's such a fight to get you committed to God. Because he knows how valuable you are. It has always been an attack on the men. Come on, men. Y'all quiet on me. Yeah. Because when you really get committed to God, you can lead your whole family to God. But if you ain't committed to God, the family is somewhat scattered because the man is not committed to God. Something about when a man is committed to God, he brings order and structure to the house and say, when I go to church, everything in my house is going to church. I remember where he began to say one day, says, choose you this day who you gonna serve. But I can only speak for my household. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. I came in here to tell the men in this house, you're going to have to take a stand and say, for God I live, and in God, that's how I'm going to die. Pharaoh and the world has been good to some of y'all. That's why it's hard to get you out of the world. But I came to tell you, God is calling for the men to come back to him. I wish you clap your hands in this house and encourage the men and say, God is calling you to him. So the enemy wants to remove you from the home. That's why it's such a fight with you and your wife. Because if the wife can get under your skin enough, so many times men will leave. Say, I can't take this no more. But how many of you know it's just a trick of the enemy trying to get you out of the house? You need to be in the house, but not just in the house, living for God in the house. Because if you're living for God in the house, you can cause those other young men that are coming behind you to stand up and be men and live for God like God is calling for you to be. Somebody clap your hands and shout glory in this house. It is time for the men to stand up and come boldly before the throne where they can find grace for you in your time of need. I came in here to tell the men in the house today, you're going to have to get to a point where we humble ourselves. And stop letting the women lead or go to the altars and we stay behind. It's time for the men to get up and get to the altars themselves. And if the women see you at the altar, they coming anyway. That's what you don't understand. God is calling you so that you can lead. They tired of going to the altar and the men standing behind. I wish I had some help in this house. I'm calling the men. I'm calling the Moses to come forth. God is calling you to deliver your household. The household needs to be saved. But God is looking for the men to deliver your household. But how can you deliver your house when you ain't delivered yourself? Come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord. Touch not, taste not, handle not the unclean thing, and then I will receive you unto myself. But we can't stop touching the unclean stuff. And we want the women to submit to us, but they can't submit to us because of our wrongdoing. They're looking for the head to lead. Women are tired of leading. I know they came out and said, I can do anything that my man can do. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the women liberation. Whatever he can do, I can do. But there's one thing that God ordained you to be from the very foundation of the world. God called you and said, you are the head. You're quiet in this house. And now I'm calling you to lead your home, to lead your life. I know sometimes we feel like we don't need God because we got it. But I came to tell every man in this house, you need God to lead and direct your life. Without God in your life, you will never be the head that God is calling for you to be. Put your hands together and give God some praise in this house. Ooh. I just wish I could get every man in the house just to shout, yes! Boy, that was weak. I don't care how old you are. If you're a man, you're a man. I don't care if you're 16. I don't care if you're 13. I don't care if you're 12. I don't care if you're 42, 45, 50. I don't care how old you are. If you're a man, be a man. Stand up and shout, yes! Come on, now you're sounding like men in this house. Somebody put your hands together and give God a praise for the men that just shouted in this house. All right, y'all sit down.